have excelled all season long. This great expect a big-time response from this 4-1 in the playoffs. They score at home. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City averages 16 points per game less on the road in the playoffs. Obviously, a lot of circumstances. Meanwhile, they don't waste time getting on the board. The big men with a perfect connection. Holmgren to Hartenstein. This has been one of the loudest crowds in the NBA throughout these playoffs as Anthony Edwards misses his first three. Hartenstein saves it. OKC did lose 2 road games in the Denver series. They're 3-2 on the road. Hartenstein, that floater. And back-to-back buckets from the big men.
2 plays, 2 assists. You see Shea, you see the roll from the bigs. Minnesota's, they've got to pick up their intensity on their defense.
Mike Conley flips it inside. Gobert stripped by Holmgren. Turnovers is a story every time you watch OKC. Nice pass. Jalen Williams open 3. Can't get it. And Edwards the rebound. Edwards been one of the leading rebounders in the playoffs. Randall goes right at Jalen Williams. Well defended. A little bit of a bump, and Randall still knocks it down. That is a good sign for Minnesota.
He loves the spin move, particularly the closer he gets to the rim. He wants to get back to that strong left hand, but that spin is his move.
Good defense there from McDaniels. Jalen Williams looking. Keeps running, kicks it out in the corner. Lou Dort. Nope, stepped out of bounds. And Stewart down the other end. Backing in. 2 strong Bulls right there. Randall hits another. Now he has been not good, but sensational in these playoffs prior to that struggle in game 2. Gilgeous-Alexander to Dort. Dort fires away. That 3-pointer in and out. Randall the rebound. Again, did not play at all in the 4th quarter. He wasn't happy about it. Talked with Chris Finch. And is clearly ready to go. Falling away, tries another. This one well short. And well defended.
Playing one-on-one basketball too early against this OKC defense.
Gobert with a steal. Edwards goes, trying to draw some contact, banks at home. He thought there was a foul as well. Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels has tried his best to slow him down. An elite defender. What a difficult task it's been. Jalen Williams off the bounce. Well defended by Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Holmgren a 3-pointer. That won't go. McDaniels hesitates, now pulls up and knocks it down. He loves the mid-range. Says he's going to steal some move after guarding SGA this closely. Holmgren left wide open and connects on a 3. So good shooting from both teams as we start off. 3.5 gone by. Minnesota by 1. Conley left open. Jalen Williams. Conley pursuing the rebound. The 37-year-old brings it up the floor. Edwards back to Conley. Little fake. Randall, corner 3 deep. Can't get it to fall. For both teams, the 3-point shooting has been erratic so far in the series. Gilgeous-Alexander hearing the boos from the crowd when he touches. Hartenstein tried a fancy pass.
Come to you and try to take away that driving angle, stay down and disciplined.
Edwards nails a 3. Hartenstein, that's a deep floater. That won't go. Gilgeous-Alexander tips it, race for the ball, still alive. Edwards comes up with it. Wide open for the slam. SGA, nice move, and the finish.
Boy, Rudy has not been able to handle Shea once he's that lone man trying to contend with him.
No, but the intensity from Minnesota is so different already.
Gobert couldn't get it. Good contesting of the shot from Chet Holmgren. What a pace here to start game 3. Holmgren wants the ball. Conley's guarding him. Holmgren, Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, goes right at Randall. Minnesota so far has not turned the ball over. Almost on cue there, but Randall somehow held it. Mike Conley can't get it. Understanding what the home crowd will do for the opponent when you're on the road, as Edwards knocks down another three. And you can see exactly home crowd, they're playing more physical, they're playing faster.
That's a massive sign for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards knocks it away from Dort. And this time, just gently.
Minnesota's had that lead, but Anthony making threes is a big deal. It's been a struggle in this series, just 24% coming in.
And he's got 12 of their 18 points. Gilgeous-Alexander lines that one up, shot well off. DiVincenzo just checked in, gets the rebound.
But it looks like Minnesota's pickup point is up higher on everybody but SGA.
Alex Caruso with his first minutes. Naz Reid as well from Minnesota. Both these teams have relied on their bench. The Thunder very deep on the bench. Good defense there from Wallace. Randall goes again. Kicks it out in the corner. DiVincenzo checks the seams and hits the three. And it's here in game 3. Cason Wallace fakes, drives, throws it up. Hartenstein couldn't get it to fall. And Edwards looks to push. Minnesota would like a quicker pace. Caruso trying to swipe it out of his hands. Naz Reid looking to get untracked. Caruso all over him, and Reid.
But when they do, you have to make them pay.
DiVincenzo to Edwards. Randall left open. Hartenstein falls down, but Randall can't make him pay. And Gilgeous-Alexander the rebound. He's become the villain for tonight. Misses that jumper. Crowd delights. Edwards with yet another rebound. He's got already 4 of those to go with the 12 points. Cason Wallace trying to defend Randall in the post, who wants the ball. Little zone defense from OKC. Naz Reid tries the three. That's good. Naz Reid finally gets one. 16 three-pointers in the playoffs. Jalen Williams. Caruso has some space. Can't get it to fall. Rebound the footer. Just bad timing to go cold like that. Caruso drives, can't finish. Gobert the rebound. Minnesota's defense much more aggressive here to start in the first quarter of game 3. And they've been a good defensive team all season. Pass deflected.
Games that got away from them. It got away from them in the 3rd quarter.
Isaiah Joe now in. Edwards, that three-pointer misses. Holmgren grabs it. Gilgeous-Alexander going against his cousin, Alexander Walker. Caruso stolen by Alexander Walker. Deflect. So to cut a 22-point fourth quarter lead to 10. Gobert helping out defensively, knocks it loose. Another steal for Gobert. Driving down the lane, and he's fouled. Reid, Terrence Shannon Jr. goes in. Shannon throws it up, shot. Counted out.
Feeds off of it. This is what OKC knew was coming, but I don't think they knew it was coming like this from Minnesota.
Well, Terrence Shannon Jr., only his 7th appearance of these playoffs. They call him a wrecking ball. You look at the size of him, and he plays with such force. Aaron Wiggins has come on. Williams, three-pointer misses. Reid the rebound. They're 2 for 12 from three-point range. And certainly not surprising Minnesota would come out with a force, but a 23-point lead. Shannon jumper, got it. How about this off the bench? A 5-point lead, 13 minutes in as Jalen start. In his one start. And free throw's good. Alexander Walker, Randall, Shannon, Reid, and Conley. Randall to spin, kicks it out. Another attempt, shot short. Boy, if Shannon hit that, this place would go crazy. Williams, the crossover goes right at Shannon, shot won't go. Game 2. After a terrific game 1, Richard, you talked about it at the top. The last 3 games, the 3 biggest games of his career, he has been just sensational.
I'm glad you heard that at the top.
Backcourt violate, 6 turnovers. Jalen Williams. Only in the minutes he's been on the floor, the T-Wolves have played well. Wallace gets right up into the grill of Randall. Kicks it out. Conley, 7 on the shot clock. Makes his drive, uses his offhand. Can't get to the fall. And the 2 Jalen Williams out there connect. Shannon trying to guard Jalen Williams. Now Randall picks him up. Kicks it back out. Wiggins with 8 to shoot. Caruso on the drive. Boy, Shannon is just, he's maniacal out there. Shot won't go. Second shot.
Look at all those choppy step club.
Did play in the previous 11 games. Had a big role in the Denver series. Part of that defending Nikola Jokic. He did a really solid job against Jokic. Reed coming up to set the screen. Wallace fights over it, and Caruso greets him. And then they're handsy. That's your prime example of being handsy. Conley knocks down the 3. They're 7 of 15 from 3-point range. They came in to the conference final 29% from 3 in the first 2 games. Wallace nearly stolen by DiVincenzo. Jalen Williams, Shannon the foul. 39% for his career. Now in his 18th year, Williams steps back. That shot won't go. DiVincenzo trying to run after it, but can't save it. Shannon getting extended minutes here. Williams had it knocked away. Another turnover. Here's Shannon. Goes, and Caruso lays it up and in. Shannon up.
Mike.
All right, Lisa. By the way, he was great in the movie Hustle. And basketball fans who haven't seen it, is Adam Sandler's movie about an international scout. That shot missed. Edwards was really believable. He was really good. Shannon drives and draws the foul. 4-year-old off the bench. 9 points in 3 minutes.
Mike,
just over 3.
Excuse me, Mike, I always tell young players 5 minutes can turn into 0 in DMPs, but 5 minutes can also turn into 10 minutes. Can also turn into 15 minutes, and that's what Shannon Jr. is doing right now.
Reed snatches that rebound. Inside won't go. Ball knocked loose. Williams look
Consistent with their ball pressure, rotation, communication, as OKC did to them in the first 2 games.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jump shot, short. Hartenstein deflects. I can't even imagine the adrenaline flowing through his body right now. Naz Reid, left-handed. Oh, sweet hook shot with the offhand from Naz Reid.
There's Big Jelly. They call him that for a reason. He's so dynamic and skilled, giving you a little glimpse of it.
Wiggins, open 3, rattles that one in. McDaniels quickly down the other end. Good transition defense from OKC, but Conley winds up. He knocks down a 3. It's the regular season.
I did not have Terrence Shannon on my bingo card.
Naz Reid was in Chicago and Florida. He loved Russell Westbrook. He's got a little Russell Westbrook in his game.
He had a pretty awesome jersey retirement, too, in Illinois.
Conley to Reed. Now Randall. Randall goes inside, kicks it out. McDaniels with 5 to shoot. Tough fall-away shot. Great defense there from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander tries a 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 6 from the field. Mike Conley, Reed, and Edwards. Edwards had that big first quarter. His teammates doing a lot here in the second. Randall, triple team, gets the shot off, but can't get it. McDaniels the rebound. Back up top, Reed. Reed to the rim. Bank shot's good. Holmgren slightly limping as he comes up the floor. On here in game 3. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Step up, that's his sweet spot. Use that length to deter him.
This past the midway point here in the second. Dort.
Won an MVP, and he's raising up and then getting a travel because he's trying to pass the ball.
Conley finds some room. Can't hit the 3. Holmgren tracks down the rebound. OKC just trying right now with his 28-point deficit to cut into it before halftime. SGA steps back and knocks down the three, just his second field goal.
They've been in this environment before. In their Memphis series, they got absolutely hammered. And then it was a big-time comeback.
That was game 3. They were down by 29 late in the second. Obviously, a different quality of team, but it was also on the road. Naz Reid, three-pointer, puts it in. Reid is 4 for 4 from the field. He's hit both his threes. He's in double figures. SGA gets in the first 2 games. He's 4 for 4 in game. Mitchell getting some interesting early minutes. Mitchell's another impressive rookie who was starting to get some playing time, but then got hurt and was out for a long stretch. Randall finds some room. McDaniels along the baseline. Gobert kicks it back out. Alexander Walker, the runner. The bench with 27 points. Gilgeous-Alexander comes right back. He's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm after a very slow start. He's actually their leading scorer. They have 32 points with 4:20 to play in the half. Hartenstein helping out defensively. Edwards pulls up from the elbow. Shot no good. Jalen Williams the rebound. Hartenstein. Mitchell. Corner 3. That won't go. Edwards had all 16 of his points in that first quarter. Alexander Walker the drive. Counted at one.
Was 1 for 1. Naz Reid 4 for 4. They are shooting.
Effort to play against this great OKC team. That is what it has been here in the first 2 quarters. Mitchell tries from the other side. Can't get that to fall. Edwards nearly threw it away, but Randall right there to help. Randall kicks it back out. McDaniels tries the 3. Gobert trying to hold on. Now is absolutely stunning. 60-32. Gobert spins, layup, flips it up, won't go. Nearly tipped in. McDaniels.